Hey everybody, it's me, Kako Barochi. It's been a long time since I did anything in Fursuit, so it's like very refreshing to be in, I don't know how to speak. So I was gonna do like a webcam video, but my webcam is giving me problems, as well as my computer universal serial bus thingamajiggy, I don't know what, some techie stuff is like just acting up, saying I don't have the drivers installed and whatnot, and I don't have the knowledge to fix that, so I'm just gonna say screw it and record it on my phone. So I do apologize for the I don't know, just having one hand out of things. So anyhow, I got a shirt, by the way. I don't know how it looks, as in like, I don't know, oh, it's kind of backwards. I think so, I don't know. Anyhow, so yeah, yeah, that's like my favorite shirt. Straight out of cookies, heck yeah. Anyhow, so so to the Q&A video. So I've never done something like this before, so I'm not YouTube tech savvy, so I'm not very good at video editing, so I do apologize. It's gonna be straight up like raw video of me doing this. So on that note, let's begin. Let's see here. So right, so the first question is by an anonymous source. It says, do the stilts cause you any problems? No. I mean, yes. Possibly. So, like, the stilts do not cause me any problems. The only thing it causes me problems with is sometimes when I get overly excited, I tend to flail. So when I flail, it's like everything duck. I just go, start spazzing out, going everywhere. So it's just, it can be dangerous sometimes. Not for me, maybe. I don't know, for other people. Also, it does tend to trip me up sometimes. Like, not gonna lie, my room is upstairs, and so I have to go upstairs. Obviously, if I sit upstairs. Sometimes I am not that graceful, and next thing you know, I'm like, do-do-do-do-do, and bloop, I'm faceplant. There's been like, what, 5 times in this last year I just accidentally forgot how to stare, and so that stuff happens a lot. So the next question is, cookies are great, but it's hard to balance a diet around them. What other foods do you offset the cookies with? That is an absolutely amazing question. So, cookies are great. I 110% support eating cookies. But there is some nutrition that you have to have. So, how I offset it is I eat a lot of vegetables, I eat a lot of fruit, and I also, well, not as much fruit as I eat vegetables, but I, eat a well-balanced diet. You have like, like a salad with some chicken, maybe a little bit of like light dressing. I specifically like to have like, ranch with chicken with a little bit of like shredded pepper jack cheese. It's really good actually. And also then after that, you top it off with a good glass of water. I drink a lot of water. So really, cookies are mostly the only sugary things I eat. I don't really eat a whole lot of candy. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate by itself. I do eat chocolate chip cookies, but that's different. It's not purely chocolate. So so that's pretty much what I do. I do eat a lot of cookies though. But yeah, so I don't drink soda. I don't really eat a lot of fast food. I don't eat fast food. Unless you consider like Subway fast food. But cookies are practically the only really sugary stuff I eat. So it kind of balances itself out. And the next question is, that's a good question though. Next question is, if hypothetically speaking, you were some kind of international cookie thief, what would you what would your ultimate cookie target be? Hypothetically. Well, that is actually another really good question. So, what would be the ultimate cookie target? Well, it would be the Guinness Books of World Record cookie. I believe they made a really gigantic one. I don't actually remember the size. But I would totally want to steal that. Like, as they're like about to like measure it, they're like, oh, it's the giant cookie! We're gonna measure it, we'll see if it beats the Guinness World Record. And as they're about to measure it, I just like swoop in out of nowhere and be like, ta-da! Surprise! It's me! And I just steal it. And then I eat it. With lots and lots of milk. So yeah, that would be like, you know, just like, that would be actually really fun to see actually in real person. To see like the Guinness World Record biggest cookie. I would totally love to see that someday. That would be really awesome. So the next question is, what helps you improve most as an artist? What is the most fun way to learn? Well, the best answer I can give is practice. Lots and lots of practice. Spending lots of my time at my computer drawing. So yeah, that's how I improve. That's like what helps me the most is getting up out of bed, spending a lot of my free time drawing. Lots of times also I like to look up YouTube videos, tutorials, and speed paints. I specifically like watching speed paints. Something about speed paints are both inspiring and you actually can learn a lot just watching, like how they like just bring the piece to life, the art piece to life, and how the composition, you know, how they compose like the atmosphere of the drawing as well as the colors, like what colors do they use, why do they use it, and kind of just, you know, just watching them is very inspiring. And so lots of times it's like, you know, if I'm having a really bad day drawing and I can't for the life of me draw anything, not even a simple circle, I just watch speed paints, and sometimes it's just like, my creative juices are flowing, yes, and then I just, you know, draw. And I would say that's the most fun way. The most fun way for me also is doing streamings, like drawing, streaming, having people keep me company as I talk. So it's kind of just listening to music, hanging out, chilling, drawing. That's like for me, and socializing. I love socializing, so it's like the funnest way for me to actually draw. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, another awesome question, by the way. So thank you for asking that. That's really good. Oh no. I get asked this question a lot. What is best cookie? It's the same question as what is my favorite cookie. It's like, what is air? What's your favorite way of breathing? Pretty much. That's like that's, you know, like, what's your favorite cookie? What is your favorite way to breathe? Well, I love cookies. I will say the best cookie would be the one. It would actually depend on the season. Depending on the season, depends on what cookies I'm craving, to be quite honest. Like in summer, I love lemon crisp cookies in the summer with an ice cold cup of milk. I love it. It is delicious, it is refreshing, and I just love it. In the winter time, I love, like, well, let's not forget fall. In fall, autumn, I love eating like snickerdoodles, something spicy, like, you know, like a little spice to it, like snickerdoodles, ginger snap cookies. Those are pretty good. In the wintertime, I love sugar cookies, because winter is when you eat a lot of junk food, I should say, or sugary stuff. So I just love eating sugar cookies in the wintertime, because it's like, got my sugar fix, I'm just like, I got my energy! That kind of stuff. So yeah. And then springtime, I love kind of nutty flavor cookies like almonds. I love almond kisses. There's an awesome recipe I have. I love making almond kisses. They're delicious. They're great. I love the nuttiness of them, and it's just, I don't know. Like I said, it depends on the season, to be quite honest. I will say this though, I absolutely do not like icing or frosting. So putting icing and a frosting on a cake or on a on a cookie kind of ruins it for me. I will still eat it, but I would prefer not to have that on it. Same thing, I don't like cake, and I don't like custard. So yeah. So if a cookie is not, if it's like a cake-like substance, but it's called a cookie, but really it's a cake. But they're like, oh, slap a cookie on it. Like, oh, its name is cookie. Like, no, it's not. It's a cake. So yeah. So I don't like that stuff. Next question. I can ramble on cookies for days. Choose only one. Chocolate chip or snickerdoodle? Snickerdoodle. I would by far choose a snickerdoodle over chocolate chips because, back to my previous answer, I really don't like chocolate very much. I mean, I'll eat it, but I don't really like just chocolate by itself. So, I would deter towards, I mean, I would totally eat both. If they're like both in front of me and you told me to choose one, instinctually I would grab both and run off. But, you know, but if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose snickerdoodles over chocolate chips. So yeah, that's my answer. Next question, and I think this is the last question. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Wait, what if the woodchuck was named Chuck? Oh boy. If the woodchuck was named Chuck and he's chucking a lot of chucks, then would he be chucking himself? I don't know. That would be a lot of chucking. I don't get paid to make jokes. Gosh, that's like a real brain stomper. Yeah, I guess my answer would just be he'd be chucking a lot of himself. Like, I don't know if he's like a ninja or something and does Kagebin no Jutsu or something, and just, you know, creates multiple shadow clones of himself and just starts chucking himself, just like, wah, wah, throwing him, wah. I don't know. I don't know why that sound effect was either. So yeah. I think that's all the questions out. Let me see, there were 7 questions overall. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Yep, that was 7 questions. So, alright everybody. I really hope the Q&A was great and all. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm not like YouTube savvy. But yeah, so totally love the questions. Thank you guys so much. This was really fun to do. I see a lot. Now that I noticed that, it's gonna bug me like crazy. So yeah, so I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope you guys' weekend was amazing. I definitely will do this more often. Because, you know, like I said again. I love having my suit on now. Like, it's been a while since I put them on, and thank you guys so much. So, if you guys like this a lot, and you want me to do this more often, I can do this on just Tuesdays. So, yeah. So, I'll do it next Tuesday then. So, Monday, I will be like, you know, ask questions. If you're curious about something, you know, just ask me. You know, I'm a pretty open book. Unless, like, you ask, like, super duper duper duper, like, extreme personal questions. I may not answer. That is a possibility of that. So yeah. Alright. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and I will look forward to next week. Alright. Bye. Mwah.